of this opening ceremony, Mr. Rohan Desai, the Secretary of the Goa Cricket Association, will be honoring us. वो माइक का रेंज all the best. Thank you. घेऊ नका तारीख तेरा नाम लिख दे Here I call Kiran Deshmukh, Captain VK Tigers. Well, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming a distinguished, eminent personality of Indian cricket today, none other than the one, Mr. Rohan Desai, the Secretary of the Goa Cricket Association, who's represented the Goa cricket team at various tournaments. It's his passion for the game of cricket that has made Mr. Rohan Desai the General Secretary of Goa Cricket Association, and his vision during his tenure is to create a talented pool of young cricketers with world-class cricketing infrastructure, and as part of his vision is to create a new international cricket stadium which he is currently working on feverishly. Mr. Rohan Desai is also associated with the Bharatiya Janata Party. He is the state executive member of the Bharatiya Janata Party of Goa and the social media convener for South Goa. We're extremely honored and grateful to have Mr. Rohan Desai as our guest of honor for the inaugural proceedings of the Gravitas Foundation Club Cricket League at the Pune Club, sponsored by Mr. Vikram Kakade and Gravitas Foundation. Once again, a warm welcome and heartfelt gratitude towards Mr. Rohan Desai. Pleasure to have you, sir. And now our distinguished dignitaries, along with our Vice President, Mr. Gaurav Gadok, and our other eminent personalities of Pune Club are on the ground for the opening ceremony. Video camera. Camera. Yeah, give us a moment, please. The camera is just joining on the pitch. We are live on YouTube, like all Pune Club cricket tournaments are. All players on the pitch, please. All players.
अधिनायक जय
We are requesting all the players from Jaguars to kindly come onto the pitch, please. All the committee members of Pune Club and players of both the teams. Hello. Okay, we are ready to begin the proceedings. Gentlemen, we'll start the proceedings by playing the national anthem. I request all of you to kindly stand in attention. Fidawai, national anthem, please.
जन गण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Bharat Mata Ki! Yes, so ladies and gentlemen, we'll start with the formal proceedings. I request our distinguished guest of honor, the Secretary of the Goa Cricket Association, Mr. Rohan Desai, to kindly proceed towards the stump and break the traditional ceremonial coconut. We also have present both the captains and of course the Vice President, Mr. Gaurav Gadok, Mr. Vikram Kakade as well, our principal. Yes, and Mr. Desai has broken the coconut, signifying the auspicious start of this tournament. I request Mr. Gaurav Gadok to present a bouquet of flowers as a token of our appreciation to Mr. Rohan Desai. Such an eminent personality of Indian cricket has spared his time and is present here to encourage our club, our players, and our tournament and our efforts. We're grateful to Mr. Vikram Kakade and a token of appreciation to him as well for being the principal sponsor of this tournament through his Gravitas Foundation, and as well as bringing Mr. Rohan Desai to be present as a guest of honor. I request Mr. Desai to kindly just come a little closer here and just share a few words of encouragement to our club players. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. It's a sunny day, but hello, hello, hello. I would like to congratulate Pune Club for organizing full cricket tournament. I think Mr. Kakade and the entire team, and all the sponsors here has done a wonderful job putting up a beautiful show, and hoping for a very good game and a good tournament to be played here on this ground. So I would like to again wish all the very best to all the participating teams, as well as all the teams and all the players who are participating in this tournament. Also would like to thank, it was really an honor to come here and to inaugurate this tournament. I would like to thank my dear friend Mr. Vikram Kakade and entire Pune Cricket Club for giving me this opportunity and to be here for the opening of this tournament. I wish everybody all the very best for the match, and thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Desai. Thank you for your kind words. I request Mr. Vikram Kakade to kindly share a few words. Mr. Vikram Kakade.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Gaurav, for organizing such a great tournament. Pune Club has done a fantastic job over here. Thank you, Rohan, for coming today. And thank you, Tushar. Once again, all the best to everybody. Thank you.
Yeah, please.
I declare CCL 2023 open. Thank you.
And now Mr. Gaurav Gadok, our Vice President.
Hi everyone, all the best. I would like to thank our sponsor, Mr. Gravitas Foundation, Vikram Kakade. Thank you so much. Ali, all the best, ma'am. The best these 8 days. Thank you.
Now Mr. Rohan Desai will face a hold by Mr. Vikram Kakade. Yeah, Rishi, please. No, you go and keep the wickets. He will bowl. We need a wicket keeper. Well, I'd like to inform Mr. Rohan Desai, once upon a time, great players have played on this ground. The best of Pakistan match was held here on this ground long ago. Renowned Pakistan batsman Mushtaq Ahmed scored a century on this ground. Video. इकडे बघा आता त्यांची डिलिव्हरी बॉलिंग टाकतात ते गेस्ट. So Mr. Vikram Kakade to bowl to Mr. Rohan Desai, who has been a distinguished cricket player himself in his days. All right, beautifully played. Thank you, gentlemen. You can carry on. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Desai.
7 minutes match.
Okay. Okay, all the best to Jaguars and Wicket Tigers. The match starts in 7 minutes. Both the teams, kindly get your lineups ready. Fielding team, kindly take the team first. Exactly minutes. Our match starts exactly Thank you. Khalid Parwani, a helmet is compulsory as per tournament rules. Okay, so we are just getting a helmet inside.
Check, check. Hello, 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 hello. Check. Hello, 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 hello. Check, check, check. Hello, 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 Mike. Check. Hello, hello.
Well, good.
Check.
Hello.
Hello,
Hello.
hello. Check. Hello.
Hello. Hello. Hello. Hello. Hello. Hello. PA. PA. Hello. Check. Hello. Hello. थोड़ा कम कर कम हेलो 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 हाँ चेक मॉनिटर मॉनिटर तू थोड़ा साइड को हो जा हेलो हेलो थोड़ा सा कमी हेलो हेलो चेक 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 हेलो 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 hello 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 yes yes good afternoon ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome to the Pune Club grounds. We are starting the April summer Gravitas Foundation Club Cricket League 2023 inaugurated by our distinguished guest of honor, the Secretary of Goa Cricket, Mr. Rohan Desai. Priyak Patel is the bowler for the sponsor team, VK Tigers in blue. They are bowling and fielding first. The Jaguars in black. Tariq Parwani winning the toss and putting them to bat. It is थोड़ा PA का volume कम करना. Yes, is that okay? Manpreet Uppal is on strike and non-striker Khalid Parwani. Here we go. Priyak to Manpreet. And Manpreet Uppal starts off with a boundary. Well, this time Priyak gets his line right. Short pitch ball straight to the fielder on the offside. A good start for Jaguars with the boundary. Well, tapped away. onto the leg side. And that's a flashy off drive by Khalid. Lucky not to have a first slip there, outside edge. Third man is there to stop that one. Full toss ball, played into the gap perfectly between both the fielders. A chase there for Aryan Gadgil. He cannot stop that one. A boundary of a full toss. The second one in this over. Well, two meaty boundaries in this over for Manpreet. Now beautifully driven to mid-off for a single. Seeing the ball well, striking it well. Manpreet Uppal giving a healthy start to his team with the 11 runs in that first over. A good solid start for Manpreet and Gigi's Jaguars after winning the toss. And the Tigers right now are baking in the sun. So they have a job cut out of fielding. What a delivery by Saurabh Singh there. They do get a single, but had the batsman beaten. But a good start for Jaguars. Batting in black. Well, that goes down the leg side for a white ball. Manpreet tried to pull it. No contact. A bye and a single run on the wicket. Planting their feet firmly on the ground. The Jaguars in the early days. Nicely reaching out, playing it respectfully. A good delivery. Dot ball by Saurabh Singh to finish that second over of the Tigers bowling. 15 for no loss. They started with a bang in the first over. The Jaguars with two sumptuous meaty boundaries by Manpreet Uppal on the off side. But the Tigers bowling attack with Saurabh Singh have pulled back the scoring rate in this one. So another good dot delivery by Priyak Patel. Oh, beautifully swiveled and turned away by Manpreet Uppal. Pitching on middle, drifting to leg side. Short ball by Priyag and Manpreet beautifully turning it away. Boundary. The first boundary on the leg side. Well, an vociferous appeal by the bowler for a leg before. Umpire not interested. Signaling a leg by. Wide down leg. End of the third over. 23 for no loss. Both the teams would be kind of happy with whatever the proceedings are right now. The Jaguars are just getting speedily right of the blocks in the first over. Now let's wait and see. I think Saurabh Singh will continue after that wonderful first over that he bowled from the council hall end. A few discussions on the field placement with Captain Kiran Deshmukh, who's there at mid-on. A beautiful drive, but straight to Aryan Gadgil at mid-off. Both these batsmen are really striking the ball beautifully right in the middle of the bat. And except for the odd appeal, they don't seem to be in trouble. Oh, this time he's beaten, playing across the line. Good delivery by Saurabh Singh. What a beautiful straight drive. Fabulous on drive for a boundary. What a fabulous drive that one was. Oh, swing and a miss. Wide ball flashing at it. Could have gone either ways. So it's 29 for no loss after 3.4. Jaguars winning the toss and deciding to bat first. And that's a lofted drive. There was a fielder in the covers, but above him, placed in a measured manner, he knew where he was hitting it. Tariq Pirwani with a beautiful. Delightful strokes. The 33 for no loss. Last ball of the fourth over being bowled by Saurabh Singh. That is beaten. A half-hearted appeal for LB. The ball went into the vacant slip area. The umpire signaling that it a leg by. End of 4 overs, 34 for no loss of the Jaguars. A very decent healthy rate of 8.5. So 20 overs match. Each of these Pune Club, Gravitas Club Cricket League. We have 2 matches every day. Today, tomorrow. Monday is a break. Then Tuesday we have 2 matches. Wednesday is a break. Thursday. And then semi-finals and finals on next Saturday. Yash Shah, new bowler from the Pune Club end. Samir Sheikh, beautiful wicket keeping there. Samir Syed, electric reflexes. Manpreet Uppal hadn't grounded the bat. Lucky the ball didn't hit the stumps. Very alert wicket keeping by Samir Syed. So, Yash Shah bowling his first over, 5th of the Tigers bowling. Oh, opportunity for a cotton bowled and missed. It surprised the bowler, the ball coming straight to him. Well, he played it non-committally, Manpreet Uppal, half-cock. And the ball went straight past the chest of Yash Shah. It did flick his hands. As you can see, he's felt the sting. He's vigorously shaking his hand. A cotton bowl attempt gone. And now this time driven, but a misfield there, sadly. Motadu there. Unfortunate misfield, but a penalty of 4 runs there due to the misfield. Another boundary coming the Jaguars' way. One moment it was a cotton bowl chance, one moment it was a run-out chance, and then it is a misfield and a boundary. Everything's happening. Outside edge. Could have been a first slip or second slip, but there are no slips, so the ball going to third man on 1 bounce. Oh, beautiful delivery. Beautiful delivery. He saw the batsman stepping out. Last moment just flighted and deceived the charging Khalid Parwani. Good keeping, good bowling. 41 for no loss. Oh, again, beautiful delivery outside off. Good collection by the keeper. No contact made by Khalid. It was just a little bit out of his reach. And just short of wide. Wonderfully fielded in the follow-through by Yash Shah. Finishes his first over. Conceding 6 runs in that one. 5 overs gone. 41 for no loss are the Jaguars. They're going very well. Well, they are projected and predicted to reach 154 at this scoring rate of 8.20. Remember, 164 is the projected score. And yes, all the Pune Club players of all the teams, everyone at Pune Club today wishes our beloved Vice President of Pune Club, Mr. Gaurav Gadok, a very, very, very happy birthday. May all your dreams come true and may all your efforts bear fruit. They are continuing with Saurabh Singh. I think he's doing a good job for them from the council hall end. So they are planning to go through all his 4 overs together. He'll be bowling his third from the council hall end. And this is the 6th over of the Tigers bowling. And that's gone to square leg. Appeal for a LB. Now that's beautifully pulled away. No one behind a square leg there. Backward of square leg, boundary, short pitch ball. Saurabh Singh drifting down the leg, and Manpreet Opal is a king of just pulling that ball over. He plays wonderful pulls. Back of square. He played a similar shot from the council hall end in the early over. Fabulous boundary, 3 short of 50 are the Jaguars. 47 for no loss after 5.5. End of 6 overs. 48 for no loss. Khalid Parwani not out on 15 of 18 balls. 3 boundaries. Manpreet Uppal 24 of 18 balls. 4 boundaries. Saurabh Singh finishing 3 overs for 20. No wicket. Yash has bowled 1 over for 6. Priyak Patel has bowled 2 overs for them. So at the end of 46 overs, it's 48 for no loss. And the scoring rate is 8 per over. Now team owner Vikram Kakade comes to bowl from the Pune club end. And we'd like to inform all our players that we do have physios present in the house. We have two physiotherapy doctors from Ruby Hall in a red tent in front of the pavilion. Kindly take note of that. Starting with the wide there, Vikram. Outside edge for Manpreet, but very far from the fielder there. Divyanshu Saigal fielding there. Backward point. We'll see him bowling very soon. Short pitch, but was straight into the stomach of the batsman. He didn't have enough room to place it. The dot ball. Well, surely a miss hit. It was supposed to go between long off, long on and mid wicket, but all the same, just a single. So that's 50 up, and now it's 52 for the Jaguars. Once again stepping out, but a miss hit. Good block and is followed through by Vikram Kakade. And that is a good delivery to beat Manpreet outside off stump to end the 7th over. A good over by Vikram Kakade, just 5 runs conceded in that one. End of 7 overs, 53 for no loss are the Jaguars. The scoring rate has gone below 8 runs, just marginally. It's 7.57 now. And now it's Captain KD. Stepping out, straight drive, long on. Beautifully stopped by long on. But a nice, beautiful, delightful straight drive by Khalid Parwani. Captain Kiran Deshmukh for Tigers. Bowling the 8th over. Flicked away towards mid-wicket. Araman Gadgil. A single. Oh, beautiful. This time they've got a fielder backward of square. Was it a beautiful sweep shot by Khalid, but a player is right there for a dot ball. Well, just leaning back and piercing long on and long off for a boundary. Well, this time over pitching Kiran Deshmukh. Khalid Parwani just leaning back and lifting it up. Can we just... 59 for no loss after 7.4 overs. 59 for no loss after 7.4. Helmet. Single there. There is a bit of a delay for a switch over between a helmet and a cap, and I guess the tournament rules means. And a beautiful shot. Iron guard get there, just out of his reach. Beautiful lofted drive at mid wicket. A boundary. Well, our physiotherapy is courtesy Ruby Hall. And of course, as usual, we have ambulance service sponsored by Dole Patil Education Society, Mr. Ronak Dole Patil. DPES. By God's grace, we've never had to use that ambulance except for administering first aid, and that too very rarely. Yeah, this is the first day of the day and night Pune Club Cricket League, sponsored by Gravitas Foundation of Vikram Kakade, who's now coming into ball, the team owner of VK Tigers. Also, this tournament is supported by Alika Appliances. Khalid Parwani facing Vikram Kakade. After 8 overs, Jaguars 64 for no loss. And beautiful on drive. Was a bit uppish, but no fielder there. Straight to long off for a single. Oh, beautiful fielding on the boundary there. Fabulous work by Aryan Gadgir. Came all the way from the cover boundary to the backward point boundary. Saving a certain boundary, just conceding 2 runs. Beautiful display of some alert, hard-working fielding. 67 for no loss after 8.2 are Manpreet and Gigi's Jaguars. Straight drive, boundary. Well, sadly this time the efforts of Aryan Gadgir have gone in vain. Another boundary there. This time wide of long off. You know, just last month we had a friendly one-day T20 tournament. Manpreet Uppal. Between these two teams, Jaguars and Tigers, Manpreet Uppal had scored 121 in a 20-over match. So he's on good form on this ground. Single on that ball. That's a trademark shot of Khalid Parwani, just leaning back and driving it half cock. This time straight to, I think it's at Mutadu at long off. End of 9 overs, 77 for no loss. The scoring rate is 8.56, projected score is 171. And they have a lot of firepower waiting in the pavilion to go and take charge in the middle of the pitch if the wicket falls. They've got Tariq Parwani and Arav Vij and many other capable batsmen down the order. The Jaguars. KD continues from Council Hall end. Short pitch ball, up his edge, but there is nobody there behind. That's a 6 over the square leg boundary. I think that's the first 6 of this innings, and that takes them to 83 for 1. 83 for no loss, beg your pardon, in 9.1 overs. 83 for no loss in 9.1 overs. Khalid Parwani on 31. Oh, this time beaten! Beautiful delivery by KD there. Inviting the batsman to step out. Missing the line. Khalid. Now playing across. Beautiful keeping. Sam Sayyad. Beautiful keeping by Sam Sayyad there. He's asking for a helmet so he can go and stand up. Closer to the wicket. Beautiful straight drive, but we have long off there. I think it's Aryaman Pillai, yes, the strong arm of Aryaman. Limits that to a single. 85 now. And he has swept that one. Once again, the border patrolling force, the border security, BSF, Aryan Gadge. He is marshalling that boundary very effectively, working very hard. He is the fielder who's run the most in this match so far. Flighted ball, caught and bowled. Eluding the hands of Kiran Deshmukh, who's just frustrated with himself. Dropping that catch. Even the keeper throwing his gloves in disgust. But of course, that was hit very hard. In defense of the bowler, it was very hard. First of all, a cotton bowl. First thing is that it surprises the bowler. He's not expecting it. Second, it's hit very hard. Little bit short, pulled away. Backward of square. I told you he's the king of square leg. Manpreet Uppal. He is fabulous at those beautiful pull strokes at square leg, backward of square leg. And another boundary for Manpreet Uppal, taking his team to 91 for no loss after 10 overs. End of 10 overs, umpire, water break. Okay, water break, drinks break. Vishal, pani घेऊन जा. Yes, Khalid wants something, just water. Yes, he's getting water. There is lemonade in the pavilion. If you want lemonade, there is lemonade. Vishal, pani घेऊन जा रे. Okay, umpire, let's resume proceedings. Okay, fielding team, please take the field. We are already behind schedule because yes, day one of the Gravitas Foundation Club Cricket League at the Pune Club. Day and night affair, 20 overs of exciting cricket with the white leather ball. 4 teams in the fray in this competition. They'll play each other twice and then play each other again in the semi-finals and the finals. No, twice. Well, let me just check how the schedule is. Yes, the first match today is VK Tigers versus Jaguars. The second match is All Stars versus Puneet Balan Super Kings. Then tomorrow we have Jaguars versus All Stars. Then Balan Super Kings versus VK Tigers. Then VK Tigers versus All Stars on 25th. And Jaguars versus Puneet Balan Super Kings. So that is so I'd like to just make a change. Short pitch ball, this time Khalid cannot get hold of it. A white ball down the leg side by Aryan Gadgir. So I beg your pardon, these teams will play each other once. Now this time he pulls it away mid-wicket area. Priyak Patel and Sahil Kavade are there. So they all play each other once. Shortage again, pulled away. And a good stop there by Priyak Patel at the deep square leg fence. 2 runs there for Manpreet Uppal. They move on to 95 for no loss in the 11th over. Manpreet on 49, 1 short of 50. And a fabulous drive for his 50 in 31 balls. Rocking, leading from the front, an opener's half century, 50 for Manpreet Uppal. Well, this time appeal, and he's given out, stumped. Very alert wicket keeping by Samir Syed. In the last over, he saw Khalid Parwani stepping out. He asked for a helmet, and this time he stood up to the wicket. And the first wicket of the Jaguars falls at a score of 96 for 1. Khalid Parwani goes on a score of 34. A very valuable knock on the top of the innings to open the innings. Fabulous contribution, and in goes the destructive Arav Vidge, the demolition man. So after these teams have played each other once, on 27 the team standing first will play the team standing second. A team standing third will play the team standing fourth. Then the loser of match 7 and winner of match 8 will play in the finals. Aravij goes there to support Manpreet Uppal. First wicket falling at 96 in the 11th over. Khalid Purwani with a very valuable contribution. Oh, beautiful, stepping out and nicely pushing that ball into the covers. Aravij getting a solid feel and a knock of the ball on the bat of his very first ball, getting off the mark. Arav opens his account with a single. Shortish. Bowler doing well, going wide efforts follow through. Fabulous. We must mention the wicketkeeper for the Tigers. Samir Syed has done a fabulous job for the team so far. And he has enabled the first breakthrough of his team. Very alert, very sharp, keeping and full marks for his observation. He noticed in the earlier over, Khalid Purwani is playing outside his crease. He asked for the helmet and the next over, he stumped him out. So that is what alertness can do. So 11 alert fielders is a really big shot of the arm for the fielding team. But right now, Manpreet Uppal is on song, 51 of 32 balls. With 8 boundaries. Oh, and that one is an outside edge cutaway off the back foot, beautifully finding the gap between point and the short third man for a boundary. And 100 up for Jaguars, 102 for the loss of 1 wicket after 11.1 overs. Well, a good dot ball. Just short of length is how he bowls. That's why you'll see the 3 fielders in a short semicircle outside. First one at his point, backward of point, then a short third man. That is a trap for the batsman. What a delightful back foot drive. Leaning back and at the same time just punching that ball. Delightful stroke by Aravij and very stylish, I must say, for a single. Playing across that and the ball has gone behind the keeper. It's gone absolutely fine. And there is no fielder there. A boundary, two boundaries in that over of Divyanshu. An expensive one, though he's not the kind of player who can pick up for a lot of runs, but the Jaguars have managed to do that. Or more importantly, Manpreet Uppal has managed to score two boundaries of Divyanshu Saigal's first over. One over 10 runs for Divyanshu, 60 for 30s in 37 balls, Manpreet Uppal. And Arav Vij has not even begun. He gets going, you'll see some of the biggest sixes straight behind the bowlers. Then some wonderful pull sixes. Aryan Gadgir to Arav Vij. Respectfully just playing that. Cut off the back foot. Good running by the non-striker, Arav Vij. Oh, beautiful opportunity for a stumping. Arav Vij beaten as he was stepping out. Stumping chance missed. A beautiful, beautiful drive. Beautifully placed in the gap between square leg and mid wicket for a boundary. Manpreet Uppal is playing effortless, delightful strokes there. He's got the entire field just printed, etched on his mind. So, end of 13 overs, 116 for 1. A very, very healthy scoring rate. Projected score of 178 for the Jaguars. They seem to be doing very, very well. Full toss, beautifully pulled away, but Aryan Gadgir is there. Perfectly placed there. Divyanshu continues. This time wide of Aryaman at mid wicket. Oh, and sadly can't stop it. Boundary for Arav Vij. He's just about getting warmed up. He's seeing the ball well. He's striking it well. A boundary for him. And that takes him to 121. Oh, and this time goes into the covers. A single. Mid wicket are in guard grid on the fence. There was a beautiful stumping chance in the early over. Apart from that, the Jaguars batsmen are not troubled in any way on the wicket. Off the back foot, straight drive, KD there, at long on. So end of 16, 125 for 1 are Manpreet and Gigi's Jaguars in the first match of the Gravitas Foundation Club Cricket League at the Pune Club. A day-night affair. 2 matches of 2 T20 matches every day until the 27th. Final on 29th. The VK Tigers in blue bowling beautifully, and that's long on fielding that drive. Single for Manpreet takes him to 71. Jaguars on 127. Beautifully flicked away towards square leg. Priyak Patel, sharp as ever for just a single. An awkward bounce for the keeper. Good backing up there by Saurabh Singh at point. And a cracking drive, but straight to the fielder and a misfield there. A boundary at long off. There's a lot of fire and venom in that shot by Arav Vij. Boundary there for Arav Vij. And that's 132 for 1. Arav on 15 of 9 balls with 2 boundaries. And this time, a little high in the air, again towards long off, who charges, 1 bounce, fielding, straight to the bowler. Wow! Dangerous Manpreet Uppal stepping out. Beautiful flighted, inviting, tempting delivery by Divyanshu. The man in form, the captain, Manpreet Uppal goes. Fabulous knock. 72 runs of 48 balls. 134 for two other Jaguars after 15.1 overs. What a delightful boundary. Going to the pitch of that one without overstepping. Fabulous boundary hit long on. Well, Aravij taking over from where Manpreet Uppal had left off. Well, it's a 6 and not a boundary. Correction. Oh, unbeaten this time. A good comeback by the bowler. But sadly, no reward for that comeback when he deserved it. This time beating Aravij was Divyanshu Sehgal. 142 for two. Two more deliveries to go in this one. This time resisting the temptation, Aravij not fiddling with that one. 143 for 2 after 16 overs. The projected score is 179. They've got 4 overs to go. And two of their best remaining batsmen. Well, both Khalid Parwani and Manpreet Uppal did a very good job by opening the innings. And now Aravij and Tariq are doing a brilliant job in the middle order. Aravij on 22 of 13 balls with 2 boundaries, 1-6. Tariq with he's just currently playing second fiddle to Aravij, who looks to be in a deadly murderous mood. He's connecting well. He's seeing the ball well. So let's see how much they can manage in 4 overs. 180 is what they'll be very happy with. 200, they'll be super delighted. But the Tigers will not want that. Are in Gadgir bowling. Off the back foot, nicely cut away. Delightful late cut, a beautiful late cut by Tariq Parwani. Superbly going onto the back foot and just cutting the ball before it reached the keeper's gloves. It's a lost art nowadays, the late cut. Very few batsmen play it beautifully, and Tariq giving us a demo of that. 147 for 2. In the 17th over are the Jaguars. Aryan Gadgir is bowling. And this time he pitches it a little up without giving any room. A good off drive. 2 fielders behind it. And long off manages to get hold of it. And that is nicely kept in by Aryaman. Beautifully judging it. It was an awkward bounce at long on by Aryaman Pillai. Just limiting that stroke to just a single. Good job. Oh, and that one hits the wickets at the non-strikers. End of the 17th over. 149 for 2 after 17, just one short of 150. Haravision is right now the man who is picked up the gauntlet of attacking, and not that Tariq Parwani cannot. He's equally capable, but he's more of the matured, experienced players. He knows when to go forward and when to just hold and support the other batsman. The Devyanshu continues. What a drive, beautiful on drive, off drive, piercing the covers and the long off. What a fabulous off drive. Well, due respect, but it was pitched very, very up. Generally, the Devyanshu cycle bowls just short of length. This time he yorked him. This time it was Yorker length, right at the block hole. Good comeback by Devyanshu. They've crossed 150 now, the Jaguars. Oh, sharp run taken there. Good fielding Good fielding by Saurabh Singh behind the keeper. Very sharp throw, but equally good running. Overall, good cricket from both the sides in that delivery. Some more capable batsmen in the pavilion for the Jaguars and Mehul Shah, Aklak Poonawala. The firepower is not yet done. Many more missiles. And that's up in the air. And a boundary. We'll wait for the umpire's signal. Beautiful lofted stroke. One bounce over the mid-wicket fence. And they are blazing away now. Aravind is on song. He's in red hot form. Short pitch this time off the back foot. Miss it. Ballooning over the bowler's head. A last ball to go on the 18th over. Aura Vision 34. Well, that goes straight to KD at long on, the captain. Single to end that 18th over. Divyanshu finishing his 4 overs for 39. 1 wicket in that. Did concede a few boundaries today. That is very unlike Divyanshu. Aravind is on 35 of 19 balls, 4 boundaries, 1-6. 180 is a projected score, and the Jaguars will be happy with the 180. Okay, water. Okay, yeah, we getting it. Two more overs to go. 162 for 2. And the man in form, Aravind, is on strike. Let's see who will bowl to him from the Pune club end. Oh, and that's a huge 6. First ball of Saurabh Singh in the 19th over. Short pitch rocking onto the back foot. 168 for 2 now. 168 for 2. First ball, short pitch ball by Saurabh Singh. Rocking onto the back foot and lofting it over between long on and deep mid on. Saurabh Singh. And that's another 6. Aravij with another back-to-back sixers. I told you when he hits them, they stay hit. The score is 174 for 2. After 18.2 overs, 174 for 2. 10 more balls to be bowled. Aravij on 47, 3 short of his 50. Oh, that's very bad. It's bad luck for the fielder. There's no way you can blame him. The ball was supposed to bounce, but stays low and a boundary. 2 sixes and a boundary. Well, that's nicely cut away. Another boundary. From 178, it becomes 182. 182 for 2. 8 more deliveries to go. And 50 up for Aravij. 55 now. He had a 50 in the earlier delivery. And he's put the icing on the cake with another boundary. Aravij on 55. Oh, and that ball stayed low. It has beaten the batsman and the keeper as well. Oh. And that's a 6. And that's 188 for 8. $188 for 8. What a fabulous over. 3 sixes and 2 boundaries in that one. A murderous batting by Aravij. He's just raced away to 61 in just 25 balls. 6 boundaries and 4 sixes. That's just 48 runs in boundaries and sixes. Complete madness. He has just ripped apart the bowling of the Tigers, is Aravij. Tariq is enjoying the sight from the other end. Now he will come to the striking end. Maybe now Tariq will get his opportunity to score a few runs. The way things are going, Tariq will very sensibly just bring Arav on strike. He will not bother occupying the crease. And looks like Priyak Patel is bowling from the Council Hall end. The 19th over, which is one of the most vital overs. Priyak Patel. Gently pushed away by Tariq towards mid-wicket for a single. Like I said, he's a very matured, sensible cricketer. And as expected, he's just taken a single and given the strike to the man in form, Aravij, on 61 of 25 balls. 6 boundaries, 4 sixes. And that is A slight outside edge. And the ball is completely befuddled. The ball is completely bamboozled the charging fielder. It was outside edge by Aravish. That's why there is a spin on the ball. Sahil Kavde did not judge it right and got beaten by the ball after it bounced. A boundary. 193 for 2. Seven short of 200. Jaguars. They're 7 short of 200. Oh, beautifully flicked away. Fabulous flick shot over square leg for a boundary. Aravish moves on to 69. Jaguars move on to 197. But remember, just last month in a friendly, the Tigers had beaten the Jaguars after scoring 200 runs. It is fresh in their memory. This time, they will not forget it. Well, reaching out to that ball. Very well fielded Ariman Pillai. Just a single. One of those rare singles when Arav is batting. The score is 198. 198 for 2. Two more balls to go. Last two balls of the Tigers bowling. That's a good shot. We have a fielder there. Saurabh's Aryan Gadgir. Are they going for a... No, just a single. 199, one short of 200. One short of 200 and Aravish on strike. Let's see what he does. He's on 70. 7-0. That's up in the air, no man's land. And they're trying to go for a second. And so that's 200 up for Manpreet and GG's Jaguars. 3 runs taken there, 202 for 2. 202 for 2. In 20 overs, 202 for 2. Tariq Parwani not out on 9 of 10 balls. Aravish, innings of the match. 73 of 29 balls. 8 boundaries and 4 sixes. Okay, fielding team, we have some lemonade in the pavilion at the physio's desk. You want to cool off? We also have a physio. And well played Aravish. A thumping, thunderous, deadly knock. So VK Tigers need 203 for 2 to win in 20 overs. And they have a batting lineup which can achieve that. Well, we have proper medical facilities available as always when you have a tournament at Pune Club. A professional physiotherapy team today of two doctors, Dr. Shiv and Dr. Shrishti from Ruby Hospital, and an ambulance sponsored by Dole Patil Education Society. Mr. Sagar Dole Patil is there on the other side of the ground. So all the facilities here at the Gravitas Foundation Club Cricket League 2023 at the Pune Club, sponsored by Vikram Kakde's Gravitas Foundation, supported by Elika Appliances, live on YouTube. Great job done by the Pune Club Managing Committee under the presidentship of Mr. Sunil Handa, Vice President Mr. Gaurav Gadok, all the other managing committee members, cricket committee members, Rishi Chainani, Amit Ramnani, yes, and people, the wonderful ground here at Pune Club, and of course, our cricket academy at the Pune Club, which is very well managed by Mr. Sanjay Ladkat and his team for many, many years. And it is due to Sanjay Ladkat that you will see a lot of young talent that is being groomed and developed at the Pune Club Cricket Academy. Yeah, okay, can we have the fielding team on the field, please? Jaguars, please take the field. Umpires, if the umpires are ready. Fielding team, kindly be ready. Tariq Parwani, get your team on the field. Okay, umpires are going onto the field now. We are starting the match in next 5 minutes. Batting team, VK Tigers, get your openers ready. Okay, we are starting the second innings, or rather the second half of this match. Now the VK Tigers opening pair is on the crease. It's Rajesh Bansode on one end, and let's wait and see. Aryan Gadgil and Mr. Rajesh Bansode. So a stellar, outstanding, swashbuckling innings for the Jaguars by the middle order of RF Vidge at a strike rate of 251.7. Mehul Shah opening the bowling for the Jaguars from the Pune Club end, defending a score of 202. Tigers need 203 to win. Just last month, well, beautifully flicked away. And that's a good diving stop by Anuj Mutha on the leg side. 2 runs for Aryan Gadgir of the very first ball. Mehul Shah opening the bowling. A very zippy and a nippy bowler. Bowls from the club end. Yeah, that's Mehul Oswal actually, not Shah, beg your pardon. Gently tapped, but bowler very alert in his follow through. Dot ball. Single by Aryan. Another single for Aryan. Oh, fiddling outside off. Good dot ball. End of the first over by Mehul Oswal. A very good over. 6 runs conceded. The target is 3 for the Tigers. 197 in 114 balls. So beautiful boundary by Aryan Gadgil, a delightful classical batsman, plays textbook cricket. Fabulous work by Anuj on the boundary. Again, he saved another boundary. The second time he saved a certain boundary, Anuj Mata. Wonderful work in the outfield. And to start with, it was very cheeky shot played by Rajesh Bansode. That's a referral for a third umpire. As per the tournament rules, only a stumping or a run out can be referred. Accordingly, there's a run out appeal against Rajesh Bansode. And the third umpire is taking a look. (13) for no loss. Aklak is bowling to Rajesh Bansode. Oh, it's not out. Umpire decision, not out. So the third umpire is concluded. The run out is not out. The play resumes. 13 for no loss after 1.3 overs. Tapped into the leg side, straight to mid wicket for a single. The white ball and fabulous keeping there by Khalid. Full stretch dive. Saving a certain boundary. It's a huge asking rate. Not impossible. What delightful shot. Safe for a boundary. Wide of long off. Arin Gadgir lofting it wonderfully into a safe area for a boundary on the offside. So end of 2 overs, 20 for no loss. A 183 runs needed and 108 balls. They are going at the required rate of just around 10 per over. So let's see Captain Tariq Parwani now marshalling his resources on the field. They've got a very solid wicketkeeper in Khalid Parwani. So Mehul would be continuing. Pushed into the vacant leg side by Rajesh Bansore. Once again Anuj Mutha. Mehul is a good bowler. Akhlaq is a good bowler. They've got spin options in Amit Ramnani. Another medium pacer is Anuj Mutha, but bowls with a decent amount of zip and pace. Yuval Gulati is another bowling option. Well, reaching out, just gently pushing it back for a dot ball. Playing it respectfully. So they have a good option in Shiv Chainani as well, the youngster. He's a very good leg spin bowler. Off the back foot, cut away. They have a fielder placed there. There's a short wide third man. Well, Manpreet and Tariq, they are very good at field placements. And if they're supported by the bowler, if he bowls to the field. And that's cut away beautifully, backward a point for a boundary. Beautifully piercing that gap there. They had a short wide third man, they had a backward point. But the ball was beautifully placed off the back foot, cut away by Aryan Gadgil for a boundary. 25 after 2.5. The Gravitas Foundation Pune Club Summer Club Cricket League 2023. Once again, cut away. But this time they have an additional third man at the classical deep third man position. So just a single, a good over. Just one boundary and 6 runs conceded. So in the scheme of things and considering the asking rate, that was a very good over by Mehul, who's bowled very well, 2 overs for 12 runs. And the required rate is somewhere 10.41. 26 for no loss after 3 overs. Yuval Gulati, first ball, full toss, pulled away, mid-wicket. Great work on the boundary. Brilliant fielding that looks like Akhlaq Poonawalla. Fabulous fielding. Well, that is Anuj Mutha, not Yuval Gulati, starting his first over from the council hall end. Great work by Akhlaq Poonawalla in the outfield. What a straight drive. Wow, beautiful straight drive by Rajesh Bansode. Just measured the ball very well. Played through the line, through and through for a straight drive and a boundary. 32 for no loss after 3 point. And now this time again a boundary. Same area, different shot, same result. A lofted straight drive by Rajesh Bansode this time. 36 for no loss. 3 boundaries now in a trot, in a row for Rajesh Bansode, who's quickly raced away. It's 2 boundaries, beg your pardon. The first ball did not cross the boundary. It was a single and Aryan Gadgil crossed over. So that's 2 boundaries on the trot. Oh, and this time a swing and a miss. The bowler is holding his head. The ball is going over the stumps. Rajesh Bansode trying to pull it towards the square leg. Well, tapped away into the offside. Fielder charging on it. Just a single. The Tigers have a good batting lineup, mind you. They have the immensely destructive Kiran Deshmukh, the captain. Amit Kamath, Sahil Kavde, they're very good batsmen. And a beautiful straight drive. Mamma mia. That is a pose for the art gallery. Fabulous, fabulous cover drive. Clean as a whistle, beating the fielder. Kissing every grass blade on the way. Delightful, delightful classical cover drive by Aryan Gadgil. That was a painting in an art gallery. 41. This time full toss on the legs. Trying a Yorker delivery. Converting into a full toss. Whipped away to mid-wicket for a boundary. Just airing in the line and length Anuj Mutha, and that is what costed him. 45 for no loss after 4 overs. Well, good comeback by the Tigers in this over. The earlier over of Mehul was just 6 runs. This one they got a healthy 19 runs. They pulled back the scoring rate. And now they need 158 runs in 96 balls. The current run rate is a healthy 11.25. So Aryan Gadgil 28 of 17 balls with 5 boundaries. A good support there. Aggressive support by Rajesh Bansode. 12 balls of 8 deliveries with 2 boundaries for him as well. Zayan Just come here, please, 1 minute. Take these bottles of lemonade if anybody wants ना drinks break वगैरह में लेके जा दोनों. एक मिनट बोल. दोनों रखो उधर. Mehul continuing. So Mehul continuing. This is his third over. Probably they'll bowl 3 of his and keep 1 over for the death. Oh, delightful flick of the legs to square leg where Anuj Mutta is there. A single, where it was a beautiful flick of his legs by Rajesh Bansode. Well, 2 very good artists in the field. One playing classic strokes, one playing unorthodox. Short edge trying to cut it. Could have been dangerous. Good keeping by Khalid. Short pitch ball going onto the back foot, trying to cut it. Always so tempting a short delivery for a batsman. A cut shot is a very pleasurable shot, gives great satisfaction to the batsman. This time he gets the cut right, but straight to the fielder. And those are wide. And that's 4 wide. Sadly, a wrong judgment by Manpreet Uppal there. Well, if it was a direct hit, it could have resulted in some wicket, but missing it and 4 overthrow buys. 50 up for Tigers. 51 after 4.3. Oh, beautiful, beautiful fielding in the follow through by Mehul. That was a fabulous on drive. When the ball is pitched up, that is the comfort zone of Aryan Gadgir. He is on full flow. Oh, beautifully off the back foot. Pushed away to point for a single. Good support by Rajesh. थोड़ा single and good running by Rajesh. 53. End of 5 overs, 53 for no loss. So, well, they are matching the Jaguars batting ball by ball. They're perfectly stepping into the footprints of the Jaguars, the Tigers batting. And they're scoring comfortably at 10.6. 203 is the asking rate, asking target actually. 202 scored by the Jaguars. Well, players, we have lemonade here at the physio's desk. Kindly, if you want to avail of it, there is some nice lemonade. Cool. $53 for no loss after 5 overs. Short pitch ball played to point. Anuj Mutta fields. The single of the first ball of Yuval Gulati, who's just come into the attack now. He's the new bowler from the Council Hall end, bowling the 6th over. Okay, reaching out to that ball, beautifully lofting it over the close-in fielders. A cover boundary for Aryan Gadgil. And the Tigers move on to 58. Aryan Gadgil goes to 37 of 22 balls. It was just short of good length. He reached out to that ball and just lifted it over the covers. Delightful stroke. Well, just a single. That's wide outside off stump. Very nicely judged by Rajesh. End of 6 overs, 62 for no loss are Tigers. They are very nicely and systematically chasing the target of 202 set up by the Jaguars. A very good opening combination. Opening pair of Rajesh Bansode and Aryan Gadgil. Aravish is a new bowler, full toss ball. Aryan Gadgil trying to pull it, misses that. The keeper misses that. Just about stopped at the boundary there. That's a no ball as it went above the waist side of the batsman and therefore it is a free hit. They have taken a single. One extra 64 runs after 6 overs. Again, flashing at that ball. No contact. Probably the fastest bowler in the tournament is Arav Vij. He's simply dazzled with the ball, the bat earlier, and now he's trying to replicate that performance with the ball. Again, a swing and a miss for Rajesh. It's not easy to get hold of Arav Vij and haul him over the fence so easily. Has a lot of pace and zip. He's nippy and he's skiddy. Most of all, he's skiddy. Ball just hits the wicket and skids and thuds into the batsman's bat. Flicked away, confusion. But Rajesh Bansode hurries to the non-striker's end and safely reaches. A wonderful bowling by Arav Vij. After that free hit, no ball, 2 dot balls and just a single. And this time a dot ball again. So getting a grip on the proceedings on behalf of the Jaguars is Arav Vij with his bowling. And now he's got the current run rate under 10, which is good for the bowling team, not so for the batting. This time, beautiful stroke. But there goes Akhlaq Poonawala, charging on that ball like a leopard, just taking off like a sprinter from the starting blocks. Beautiful fielding. Sprightly, lithe, athletic figure of Akhlaq. A fabulous bowling. 1 ball to go and Arav Vij is over. Just 4 runs conceded. And this time a delightful flick. Do we have a fielder there? Yes, there is a fielder. But it was a lazy, delightful flick of the legs for 2 runs. End of a fabulous over by Arav Vij, just 6 runs conceded. Against the flow of things. A 68 for no loss after 7 overs. Now the run rate dropping under 10 again. And remember, there are 3 more overs of Arav Vij to go. So he can be the difference between both the teams. Can be the difference between winning and losing for either of the teams. The next match is between Parmar All Stars and Puneet Balan's Super Kings. Yul Gulati continues from the council hall end. His first over costed 9 runs. Well, anything under 10 is acceptable. Anything under 7 or 6 is delightful. And that could have been a close shave. Well, it went to the strong arm of Manpreet Uppal, who's very good with his arm. The Yul to Aryan Gadgar. What a shot, but straight to the fielder. Anuj Mutta at the deep cover fence. 2 boundaries saved there again by Anuj Mutta, who's saved about 6 to 8 boundaries so far with his outfielding. But a good shot, just getting a single there. Well, stepping out and missing that, Rajesh Bansode. Well, they need someone to play an innings like Arav or Manpreet Uppal. And once again, straight to Anuj Mutha in the cover area. Again, just a single. Again, a single to long off. Oh, sadly, young Shiv Chainani there could not hold on to that ball. It was a opportunity for a catch. Hard luck. So a life there for the batsman. End of that over. A good one by Yuval Gulati. So just 4 runs conceded. 2 very good overs for the Jaguars bowling unit, not for the Tigers batting unit. The 10 runs conceded in the last 2 overs. 10 was the asking rate earlier. It is more now. Asking rate all getting an outside edge. And third man fields it. This time into the gap. But again, Shiv Chainani, very good work on the outfield. Very good work. Well, in the last match we had here last month between VK Tigers and Jaguars, Shiv Chainani took 3 wickets. He was the highest wicket taker for his team. Let's see if Manpreet Uppal gives him that chance today. Or Tariq Parwani. Oh, what a sharp delivery. Zipping outside the off stump of Aryan Gadgil for a dot ball. Good collection by Khalid, who's been flawless behind the stump so far. Well, straight to the bowler, that hit. Arav taking one blow on the body. A bit of first aid there for the bowler. A stinging hit on his hand and his follow through. Straight drive, and a boundary. Good attempt by the fielder there, but ball just skidding off the turf. And a boundary for Aryan Gadgil. Beautifully lofted over the bowler's head between long on and long off. Cut away. Beautiful fielding, good sweeping by third man, Shiv. And that's a 50 up for Aryan Gadgil. 50 in 35 balls, 8 boundaries. Sensible batting, 80 for no loss. Bansode 22 of 21 balls, 2 boundaries. Gadgil 50 of 35. So they are currently scoring at 8.59, 8.89. They need 123 runs in 66 balls. The asking rate is just above 11 runs per over. .18 runs per over needed henceforth. After this over, we'll have the toss. After this over. And uppish ball falling short of the fielder there. Yuval continues. Straight into the bowler's legs. A dot ball. They need some big hits to catch up with the asking rate now, the Tigers. Well, going down on his knees and swiping that one. Just a single. Tapped away towards mid-on for a single. .84 for no loss. Last ball to go and Yuval's over. Swing and a miss and a dot ball. Very good bowling by Yuval Gulati. Conceding just 17 runs in his 3 overs. 5.67 runs per over. Brilliant bowling by Yuval. Equally fabulous bowling by Arav. But the pick of the bowlers for Jaguars has been Yuval Gulati, 3 overs, 17 runs, no wicket. Well, for all the information of the players, there is some cool lemonade here. Cool lemonade, Nimbu Pani in front of the pavilion. So kindly please refresh yourself. Good fielding there by Arav at long on. Throw a little bit wide. Young Shiv Chainani now. That's Tariq Parwani and Manpreet Uppal have pulled rabbit out of the hat. He is beautiful bowling by that young man. A very wise, mature and experienced head on those young shoulders. Remember the last time we played a match here against these two teams, he scored 3 or 4 wickets. This time, that's a huge 6 for Rajesh Bansode. Well, of course, that is the way it is for spinners. They can be whacked across, but at the same time, they can be wicket-taking bowlers as well. So, again this time, well, Rajesh Bansode once again getting the measure of him. 2 back-to-back sixes for Rajesh Bansode. A little over-pitching there, young Shiv Chainani. Rajesh stepping out, going to the pitch of it and this time a lofted off drive, beautiful fielding at long off. One bounce, collecting and immediately throwing it back. Straight drive. And just a single. Good fielding by Mehul Oswal. End of that over by Shiv Chainani. It was an innovation to start it. 100 up for VK Tigers in 11 overs. 100 up. Now they need 103 in 9 overs. 103 in 9 overs. With a little asking rate around 11.2, 11.3 or so. Okay, next two teams, Sushant Khosla, Ronak Dole Patil, please come and fill your team sheet. Sushant. Oh, what a shot. It's a delightful shot to watch, a 6 wide of the covers. Aryan Gadge, what a shot. Of Yuval Gulati. 106 after 11.1. No wicket lost yet. Oh, delightful, delightful boundary. Just bending low and gliding that white ball towards backward of point between the gap at the two fielders, the third man and backward point. Beautiful placement, Aryan guard boundary after a 6. 110. This time stepping out, not making clean contact. Square leg charging there, a bit of a misfield. But Rajesh is not interested in the second. Nelson is on the scoreboard. 1-1-1 for no wicket. 1-1-1. Yul Gulati continues. Swing and a miss. Rajesh Bansode. A dot ball for a good comeback from Yuval. So he's conceded 11 in this over so far. So last ball to go in Yuval's over. Tapped towards point. Manpreet Uppal there. Misfield. They don't go for that run. End of 12 overs. 113 for no loss. They have a lot of good batsmen yet to come. The destructive Kiran Deshmukh is there. Ariman Pillai is there. Divyanshu Sehgal is a good hitter. So, Tigers. $113 for no loss after 12 overs. So in 8 overs, they need 90 runs. Asking rate around the 12 run per over mark. Hovering there. And looks like Captain Manpreet Uppal is come to bowl. Tariq and Manpreet together, they take the decisions of this team. Ronak. Ronak Dole Patil, please come and fill the team sheet. Ronak or Prakash Karia, whoever it is, please come and fill the team sheet. Oh, what a beauty that one is. just bending down and just scooping it over his head for a beautiful 6 over backward of square by Aryan Gadgir. There's a and he's playing beautiful today. Aryan Gadgir is on song. He's on song now today. He's got enough scope to reach 100 in this one. 73 in 46 balls. Full toss ball, but straight to long off. Beautiful fielding there at long off. Very well judged by Mehul Oswal. 121. Manpreet Uppal. This time dug it out from outside of off stump, Rajesh Bansode. They have to keep on getting the big hits in every over. It's getting more tighter and tighter as the overs progress. Every ball the equation gets complicated and complex. Oh, that could have been a cotton ball. End of 13 overs, 124 for no loss. Could have been a cotton ball. A chance for Manpreet Uppal was difficult one to grab, hold on to. So Aryan Gadgir survives. He's on 75. 48 balls, 9 boundaries, 2 sixes. Rajesh Bansode, 41 runs, 32 balls, 2 boundaries, 2 sixes. Well, it will get absolutely nail-biting as it progresses now. Last 7 overs, 79 runs needed. Just over 11 runs needed per over. And the Tigers have not lost a single wicket. Shiv Chainani now bowling from the Council Hall end. Continuing with the aggressive tactics are the Jaguars. They are risking it again, this time with Shiv Chainani. Well, stepping out, into the gap, into the gap, into the gap. And the gap is well covered by the 2 fielders on the boundary on the leg side. 2 runs there. Wait and watch. Oh, that's just a single. Good fielding. And that's a huge 6. Huge 6 between long on and mid wicket by Rajesh Bansode. He is reading Shiv Chainani brilliantly. This is his 3rd 6 of Shiv Chainani. Rajesh Bansode races on to 47. Oh, what a beautiful 6. Sushant Khosla, please come to the pavilion for the toss. Sushant. Okay, this time straight to long on for a single. 138 for no loss to 13.4. Bansode has scored his 50 with that 6. Trying to go for a sweep, beaten, but it was behind the batsman's leg, so that's a wide. And that's up in the air. Short of long on, just a few feet short of long on. A very nice measured stroke. Bansode also completes his 50. Both the openers have scored their half century. And this time, that's stumping, good stumping by Khalid Parwani. Bansode stepping out, missing the ball, collected by Khalid, stumped, and appeal. Okay, great. So in the next match, the Balan Super Kings have won the toss and decided to bat first. The score is now 140 for no loss, and a third umpire referral for stumping against Rajesh Bansode. The third umpire is reviewing the video recording. In our second match between Puneet Balan Super Kings and Parmar All Stars, Captain Sushant Parmar All Stars so Parmar All Stars captain Ronak Dhole Patil winning the toss and deciding to bowl first. So Balan Super Kings will bat first. So we'll just wait for the result of this third umpire referral. We have 4 cameras covering this match. And the third umpire's review is taken only for stumpings and run out. That too just, I think it's 1 appeal per team. And it's out. So Rajesh Bansode is out, stumped by Khalid Parwani of Shiv Chainani. So there it is, young Shiv Chainani getting a wicket. Bansode has played well after playing a smashing innings of 54 of 36 balls. 2 boundaries and 4 sixes for him. And the first wicket of the Tigers falling at 140. Khalid Parwani with some fabulous wicket keeping. Let's wait and see who is the new bat. So KD, Kiran Deshmukh, the captain, has stepped up to do the task of taking his team over the finish line of 203 runs. Cut away, but this time they have a third man. A single, Ariman crosses over. That brings Kiran Deshmukh on strike. Well, remember what Aravic did for the Jaguars batting. Remember, they've got some big hitters in Divyanshu Sehgal and Vikram Kakade. And that's Tariq Parwani fielding 2 runs. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching the first day of the Gravitas Foundation Club Cricket League 2023 at the Pune Club, sponsored by Gravitas Foundation. Vikram Kakade is Gravitas, supported by Alika Appliances. Oh, beautifully flicked off the legs by KD. Into the leg side, Anuj Mutha charging on that one. Bit of a fumble and they cross back for 2 runs. Physiotherapy services by Ruby Hall. Ambulance service by Mr. Sagar Dhole Patil of Dhole Patil Education Society. Now the score is 145 for 1. 14.3 overs gone. 58 runs needed in 33 balls. Aaron Gadgil is going great guns on 78 of 51 balls. 9 boundaries and 2 sixes for him. Will he go and reach his 100 today? Fabulous outfielding by Mehul Oswal at long on. A full toss, and that's a boundary this time. Piercing long on and long off. A full toss ball. Aryan Gadgil stepped out and converted it into a full toss and just drove it straight over the bowler's head, perfectly between long on and long off. 150 up for VK Tigers in 14.5 overs. Oh, this time beating the keeper and a boundary. Wow, so that was an outside edge that beat the keeper. Fortune favors. They come as far as they cross the fence and keep the scoreboard ticking. End of 15 overs, 154 for 1. Well, the Tigers are paying the Jaguars back in the same coin. They're batting exactly the way the Jaguars had batted. And 49 runs needed in 30 balls, 154 for 1. So 53 needed. 53 needed in 5 overs. Well, and let's see this time. Straight and a boundary. Straight drive by Kiran Deshmukh. So a single there. They continue with Shiv Chainani. He did get them the wicket of Rajesh Bansode, Shiv Chainani. Because a wicket here and there, and that will certainly upset the rhythm of the Tigers. And full toss ball. Long on coming behind it and stopping it well. That's, I guess, looks like it's Mehul Oswal. That's against the light. Again, some fabulous outfielding by Mehul Oswal and Anuj Mutta particularly. Of course, all of them, but these two have fielded extremely well in the outfield. Let's see if they find the gap. Yes, they do. Flighted delivery. Took his own time and smashed it across the cover boundary. Aryan Gadgil is on 87, just 13 short of his 100. He has got another 4.1 overs to reach his 100. One ball to go and Shiv Chainani is over. And a lofted drive, but this time we have a player who's there in the covers, Tariq Parwani fields. A single to end that over. 169 for one. Aryan Gadgil 87 of 54 balls, 11 boundaries, 2 sixes. A strike rate of 161. That is fabulous batting, and he's the highest scorer of the match so far. So 4 overs remaining, 24 balls remaining, 34 runs is what the Tigers have to score in the remaining 24 balls. A difference of 10 balls between the number of balls and number of runs. The number of runs is higher by 10 than the number of balls. Let's wait and see who's the bowler. Looks like it's Aravic. Are they bringing him in early? They are bringing him early. And that's played off the hips to square leg. Again Anuj Mutha into action. The single there. Yes, we can understand the urgency of the Jaguars captain to bring Aravic early. They have to stop the flow of runs. What a shot and taken. Finally Aryan Gadgil perishes at long off. Tariq Parwani, and he plays a lofted hit by Tariq Parwani, doing a fabulous job. Aryan Gadgil finally falls on 87. Well, we thought this young man would reach 100, but that was not his priority. He sacrificed his century. In the interest of his team, he went for a 6. He got the distance, but not the height. And a very wily experienced Tariq Parwani there on the long off boundary, taking a very well judged catch. Let's wait and see. So I think it's Vikram Kakade who's gone in now, and he's one mighty hitter. He's someone who reminds us of Praveen Bedade. There's a lefty hitter, a guy who only dealt in boundaries and sixes. That's team owner Vikram Kakade facing Aravic. And making a clean contact there, Vikram. Straight down the ground to Tariq Parwani. Hard luck for Aryan Gadgil. Two relatively... Yeah, that was Atul Bedade. My correction, please. Atul Bedade. What a shot that one is! But they have a fielder right there at the boundary, Akhlaq Poonawalla. Good bowling by Aravic, bowling to his field right now. He's bowling perfectly as per the field set by his captain for him. And that is how they could get the wicket of Aryan Gadgil. Oh, swing and a miss by Vikram. Well, the decision to get out of Vij has paid off. Full toss, but this we have a fielder there. Tariq is there. Well, two of the batsmen who are set, Bansode and Gadgir, are back in the pavilion. Now Kiran Deshmukh on 21 of 10 balls with 3 boundaries. Vikram Kakade just gone there. End of 17 overs, 173 for 2. So 30 runs needed in the last 3 overs, 13 needed in 18 balls. 30 runs, 18 balls. Let's wait and see who will bail the cat, who will step up to the plate, who will take the bull by the horns and haul their team over the finish line. Both the batsmen capable of doing that, capable of hitting mighty hits. And right now singles are not going to help the cause of the Tigers. The Tiger doesn't eat in morsels and leftovers. He goes for the kill. Let's see what these two Tigers dressed in blue will now do. 30 runs in 3 overs. Not at all difficult. We see that being done every day in and out with the IPL going on currently. Mehul now shifting his end and bowling from the Council Hall end. So the Jaguars bringing their best bowlers for 18 over number 17 and 18. And that's a good shot. Good shot. Chase for the fielder. And a boundary. A fabulous boundary into the covers by Vikram Kakade of the back foot. Slightly short ball. He rocked onto the back foot and cut it into the covers. Or rather a drive come cut shot. A very, very vitally important boundary by Vikram Kakade. Well, a good shot again, but this time the fielder charges on it and just limits it to a single. So, 178 for 2, 25 runs and 15 balls. KD. Let's wait and see. Is that just a single? It's a brilliant save. Oh God, what an important save at this turning juncture of the match. Saving a certain boundary. Fabulous fielding in the outfield. And a swing and a miss. Appeal for caught behind by the bowler. The umpire not interested. Fabulous 2 deliveries, exciting 2 deliveries. That was a beautiful lofted hit towards mid wicket by KD. The fielder there doing a fabulous job. Oh, just standing and hitting. And a dot ball to end that over. 179 for 2. 18 overs gone. 179 for 2. 24 runs needed in 12 balls. Asking rate of 12 per over. That is 2 runs per ball henceforth in the remaining 2 overs. Is what the Tigers need to do. Is it going to be just too near yet too far for the Tigers? Or will it be that whatever we did was not enough for the Jaguars? 200 is a kind of a score that gives a lot of hopes for the team that defends it. So let's just wait and watch. Oh, beautiful delivery. Boundary. What a placement by KD. Fabulous batting by KD there. What a placement. That was perfect lofted drive between the cover and a long off boundary. 183 for 2. Runs needed. And that's up in the air, over, high. High in the sky as a butterfly. A huge 6 of which by Kiran Deshmukh. A full toss ball, 189 for 2. And a 6 over long off by KD. Kiran Deshmukh with the 6. And 14 runs needed in 10 balls for VK Tigers. Cutaway off the back foot, cutaway off the back foot. To the backward point, boundary, short pitch ball after a full toss. Well, 1-6, 1 boundary. 10 runs in 2 balls. 193 for 2. 10 runs needed in 9 balls. Oh, and beautifully flicked off to the leg side. A beautiful flick to the leg side. A boundary. 197 for 2. Now 6 runs in 8 balls. Kiran Deshmukh has used a zoom lens. 20x zoom on the target. He has zoomed within a few deliveries. He's just dragged the target closer. This time hitting the toe end of the bat and going to long off for Singhu. One more ball to go in this over. 198 for 2. They lost Aryan Gadgir at a crucial juncture, but Kiran Deshmukh has really taken control after that. And that's a straight drive. Well, that's more into the covers than a straight drive. Beautiful fielding by Akhlaq. Just a single to end that over. 199 for 2 in 19 overs. 4 runs needed in 6 balls for VK Tigers. Tigers, all you guys, can you please sit down? We can't see the action on the field, please. Thank you so much. 4 runs needed in 6 balls. We'll just wait for the bowler. We'll just try to see who's the bowler. Amit Ramnani is the new bowler, Amit Ramnani, and probably he'll bowl the last. And a straight. Well, they decide not to go take a run. Vikram Kakade is on strike. And that takes care of business. Vikram Kakade, the team owner, finishing with a flourish. A huge 6 over long off to end the proceedings and score the first victory for the VK Tigers in this one. Successfully chasing a mammoth total of 203. The VK Tigers have beaten Manpreet and Gigi's Jaguars. A last ball victory, 205 for 2 in 19.2 overs. We're sparing 4 balls. Both the teams lost 2 wickets. Both the teams crossed 200. But it is VK Tigers who had the honors of scoring the winning runs. Many congratulations to team owner Vikram Kakade and the team captain Kiran Deshmukh. And commiserations to team owner Manpreet Uppal and the captain Tariq Parwane. Well played, Jaguars, and congratulations to VK Tigers. Our next match between Parmar All Stars and Puneet Balan Super Kings will start in 5 minutes exactly, as we are 45 minutes behind schedule. So we can't have a big break in 5 minutes. A request, Parmar All Stars and Kiran Deshmukh, a fabulous rear end job. And a captain's innings played by Kiran Deshmukh. And fabulous finishing proceedings by Kiran Deshmukh, 41 runs in 16 balls, 6 boundaries, 1-6. Vikram Kakade, again with the icing on the cake in the finishing touch, 14 runs in 11 balls with 1-4 and 1-6. And Divyanshu Sehgal, so a victory for VK Tigers. Okay. Tush Aswani, Tush. Okay, DJ, thank you. Yeah, calling Aryan Gadgir to the stage near the LED wall on the ground, please.